There was a Leeds analyst, Johnny Cooper, put out a tweet about Al Tanaka and his performances this season. It's Leeds have won 30 out of the 49 matches that Tanaka started. It's I think the best performance of any Leeds player in the club's history. He's not been playing every game, so what's he been doing differently that's meant you put him in? And were you surprised at just how well he did do at United?
First of all, I'm pretty happy with our recent performances. I think he was already in the cup game really good. Then also like in this game backed it up and yeah, like for each and every player there are ups and downs during a season, and he was also at times very self-critical, and there were also doubts after some performances. But we always backed him. We found him more or less like in the second tier. In Germany, even there, it was more or less like a bit doubtful. Oh, is he good enough? Second tier in Germany, has never played in the top league. We were always convinced of him that he can deliver, and yeah, he's not that young anymore. But we also have to keep in mind it's his first season in a top flight football. And of course, he needs also a bit time to adapt and also to adapt his game to this level, and also more or less to find the consistency in his performances. And at the moment, he delivers exactly what we need. Yeah, there were also periods when it was not on this top level, let's be honest. And there was also lots of criticism in games when he came in, Everton, whatever, or Bournemouth, or Newcastle, or Birmingham away in the cup. But if he delivers performance like this, yeah, then he has great chances also to shine further on. I wouldn't overinterpret too much into statistics because you can reach each every statistic, in the way how you want. Just played one season with us. Last season we've played the best season in the history of the club, and so how should his statistic be after being involved? And I'm pretty sure if you just would go for the statistic, a player who was just involved last season, not sure. Joe Roswell perhaps was just last season with us, then probably he should play for us right now each every game. So of course he has a top statistic because he just played more or less in the best season of the history, and right now we are also playing a decent season. So players who are with us already a bit longer. Yeah, Pascal Struijk, for example, of course he can't be there with such a statistic. Yeah, if you just have a look on whatever Joe Rodon's or Pascal Struijk's statistic, if you just include the last season and this season, it's probably quite similar to this. So I wouldn't overinterpret too much into it, but it doesn't take anything away that we are fully convinced of AO, that AO is also a very important player for us, and if he delivers like he did also in the last games, then yeah, long may it continue, and he has all chance to shine further on.